Hey guys, what's up? Ooh, my mic is a little bit loud there. All right, let's. Oh, it's dark in here too. Got storms rolling in where I'm at, so it's a little dark. I might have to turn on a light later. We'll see. Also, I'm gonna do a little test here. Okay, so that does come up. The YouTube chat is not coming up for some reason. And oh, and it fades away on me too. Hold on. Really quick. I gotta fix that. How did I make it to where they don't? Oh, hide old messages. There we go. Let's just get rid of that. That should fix that. Oh man, that rain is really coming down. Okay, so I've already lost power once today. So if my stream goes down randomly, that's probably why. Otherwise, yeah. The other thing is I don't know when stream's gonna end today. Oh, making sure audio is good. I don't know when stream's gonna end today. Basically, as soon as my wife gets home, I'm just adjusting the audio. There we go. Basically, as soon as I hear my wife get home, I basically got to get off because we got to get going. Basically, as soon as she gets home. So yeah, we're kind of just gonna wing it. Annoyingly, I can't see one of the other. Oh, now Botrix has arrived. Let's try this now. Test. There we go. Test. Actually, I'm gonna say howdy from my other. So it just took a minute for it to appear on the other side. Howdy. Send. See how long it takes for that to come through. Taking a long time to come through. There it is. Okay, cool. It's weird that it doesn't show the actual icons to let people know what side of the chat it's from. Oh, show platform icon. There we go. That should be the way it needs to be. Cool. And it still disappeared. All right. Oh, you know why? Probably. I know why. Hey, Human Limits. How's it going? It's been a while. I think I need to fix the... Oh, where is it? Okay, there we go. Idle messages, show platform icons, copy this. I go into this doc now and I change this. I grab this guy. There we go. That should fix it, hopefully, maybe. So I should be able to go into here now, and I'm going to go... welcome. If I put that in there. Okay, yeah, I can see that that's from Twitch. As long as it doesn't disappear, I'll be happy. And it doesn't look like it's disappearing. Cool. Oh, no, it did disappear. Why does it disappear? It shouldn't do that. Oh, hide old messages. Okay. Copy that. I need to fix that one more time. We're getting there. I kind of know how to I kind of know how to do stream things sometimes. Apply. If I go to this thing. Okay, that should stay this time, hopefully. Okay, if I go back into widgets, did it stay? Idle messages, show platform. Okay, we should be good now. I feel the music's just a wee bit quiet. Let me clear out my Discord notifications because I definitely... Hi, Jackson. Going psycho? All right, we can get going now. I'm on my window and see if that helps a bit. There we go. Now it's a lot brighter in here. God, my cat's losing his mind. We're gonna horror game now. Corrupted your last project and lost motivation. GitHub, my man. Gotta use that version control. But yeah, I've been there too. That's it. It really sucks when that happens. Or I mean, even because even GitHub doesn't, you know, version control is not gonna necessarily save that too. Because I've worked on like done huge amounts of work on a local branch and then had it corrupt before I was able to push the changes. So that always sucks, but. All right, what was I doing yesterday? Oh yeah, I went down a rabbit hole yesterday fixing my character, how the character's object is constructed, because so that way it could interact with the trees a bit better. Yeah, honestly, GitHub's really not that hard. It's 90, God, you'd probably say even 95% of the things that you need to do is like 3 commands. Okay, so I think what I need to do is... Yeah, I don't like how high up I gotta be in order for that to finally like go opaque. So we're gonna fix that a bit, and then yeah, we're gonna fix it with the player again, then we're gonna go back to what we were doing, which was working on just the generation of that level. So let's see if the tree. Don't like where that 0 is at. Right there might be good. And then we gotta change the collider. So honestly, the collider might be okay being like this high. Forgot to switch my scene over to the other one. Okay. Okay, so this tree. Oh, that button does. Oh god, hunting down this specific tree. Figure all that out. Let's open up the other level so we don't have to deal with that. Man, I thought I was going to have to start late today too, because like literally 15 minutes before I got off work, I'm the on-call dev this week. So like literally 15 minutes before I got off work, I got pinged about some issue that was going on. And I was like, oh no. Like, why does it have to happen? Of course, it's got to happen right when I'm actually supposed to be off work. All right. So... okay, so it looks like we're not actually... it's fine. So let's go back to the scenery. Let's do the on trigger enter. Let's print the sorting layer. Sorting order. And then now I can just compare it to the players. So the renderer is right there. My sorting layer is 128. Let's find a tree that's by itself. It is a it's a 2D looter. It's a 2D single player looter shooter. So think like Tarkov if you're familiar with that game. But the entire game loop is go into level, kind of, you know, do the survival. There's like the survival aspect of it, not like in the sense of like crafting and like, you know, bases and stuff like that, but you're gonna go into a level, basically loot around, looking for stuff, solving quests, or completing quests, solving quests. Some of they're not really puzzles, and then trying to extract out before, you know, the time limit's out. But it takes place in a like basically post-apocalyptic zombie world. So kind of the clock in this game, like I know in like Tarkov, there's kind of just like an arbitrary just end of time before you get kicked from the game and you like die. Mine's going to be more of after, you know, however amount of time I give people in the level, basically a horde is going to show up and it'll just be like hundreds of basically something that you have no chance of surviving, to make it like kind of like a more of a cinematic like end than anything. It's not it's permadeath in a sense of like if you die out in the world, you drop everything that you have. But there's in the future, like you'll be able to go, if you go back into that level, the last character that died you can find as a zombie in the level. So if you go and find that zombie and kill it, you'll be able to grab your loot. So there's kind of a way to get your stuff back. But that's kind of like the game loop is get quests, go in, do things, extract, sell, buy and craft new gear, go back in. Right now we're working on the forest level. I've got a handful of levels, like on the back burner that I'll be working on in the future. But for right now, it's just, when I release the beta for people to play, it's going to be just like a single level just for the sake of play testing and not to overcomplicate things. But beyond the zombies too, there'll be NPC factions that are running around in the world too. Different, you know, there's definitely some like hints of like US military and Russian military. If you look at a lot of the guns, there's a lot of US and Russian guns, like Cold War era guns. So I think that's kind of where I've seated myself. It's mostly because I've taken a lot of inspiration from Escape from Tarkov. So there's the two military factions, plus there's gonna be like scavenger factions and other like smaller factions and stuff that you'll have reputations with, that dictate whether, you know, they're cool with you or if they fight you. But they also will have reputations between each other. So you could be, you know, wandering around, minding your own business, just looting like a cabin, find some like encampment and see that there's two NPC factions fighting each other. And you could kind of, if you wanted to, you could hang back, watch it happen, and then go clean up afterwards. One of my buddies way back when he was first doing a little bit of testing for me, there was a military camp that was like at the time incredibly, honestly, way too difficult to crack into. And eventually he figured out how to cheese it. And he basically wandered around the entire map, gathered every single zombie he could find, led them over to that military camp, and then dipped. And then the zombies kind of attacked the military guys, killed most of them. And then he was able to go in, clean up, and then loot the base. question is, why are you not hold on. Clear. What errors are being thrown? Yeah, I've been working on it for a little over a year. There was a period where I'd say about 3 months ish or so, 3 or 4 months, where I kind of was like on pause because I ended up porting the game over to, I was searching, that's why I couldn't find it, where I was porting, because the game was originally built in Godot, and then I was fighting with Godot a lot and having issues with the engine, and it was kind of not doing things the way I wanted to do. So I ended up porting the game over to Unity. So that kind of set me back probably closer to 2 or 3 months. And then like I'm back now from probably like 2 months hiatus of just streaming in general because of like the holidays and then a vacation and all that fun stuff. Okay, I need to have this hunger thing not clogging up my this might be in the character. Health component, armor component. Okay, no, so this is in the player class. That's probably what I'm looking for. Oh wait, that's the... Oh, come on. Yeah, so we're not doing anything in here. But yeah, that's kind of what the game is. I've been thinking about making a better I got to make like a little elevator pitch thing that can be short and sweet, that I can make as like a chat command. That I haven't figured out how to do chat commands in YouTube yet. I know how to do them on Twitch because I got a couple of them that work on Twitch. All right, so let's get rid of those so that way that's not clogging up my... I love that the can is lined up perfectly for me to drink that. You can see exactly what I'm drinking as I'm drinking. That's like peak product placement right there. Liquid Death sponsor me. In my stream of like 3 people. Okay, so you're 128. My sorting layer is also 128. Can you show me the origin point? Actually, there's a way I could do this. Let's open up that tree again. So the tree, I have an image on here. Right. Oh, I don't have the little circular dude. Okay, actually I do. Let's do background. Cool. Adding. Image. Oh, maybe I can't use. I need to do a sprite renderer. Yeah, that's right. Sprite renderer. So for this background guy. Okay, so that is at 0, 0. And then I think I'm going to pull up the player too, because I want to see exactly where. the same thing. We're going to look for that background guy. Yeah, the plan is to have an early access. I'm going to have a beta test for like close friends and stuff. I'm hoping by the end of March. And then hopefully having like an early access. I'd say probably within 3 months of that. So maybe I'm hoping to have an early access by this summer, because I want to have the early access have like at least a couple more levels instead of a single level. Like the single level is literally going to be for like a beta test. If your early screenshots on your channel and one of the friends keeps, honestly, do it. Put it out there. It's the best way to improve is having people critique what you're doing anyway. And then like, yeah, it also helps if you're like, if you're trying to like get, why are these not working anymore? The hell? But yeah, I mean, it also helps just to have like eyes on it and stuff, because if you want to like release it and have people see it, then it's best that people can, you know, see it. Okay, why is that not triggering anything? You said you do have stuff out there. I'm always interested in seeing people's stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wow, you got a lot of videos on here. All right, so why did these decide suddenly that they didn't want to? Why did that's what did I do? There we go. Oh, I think I know what I accidentally did. Sprite renderer. Let's go ahead and look for that background guy again. See, I'm kind of at the point right now where I'm working on I'm working on content at this point. Most of the core systems are done. I gotta do the quest system still, and I have to rework my inventory system. But other than that, like everything most of what gameplay wise is done. Okay, so clearly I accidentally made those a UI element. This guy's still fine. That should fix it. Because like what I'm doing right now is working on like the mechanics of generating this level, and then oh, I see what I'm doing. So the player the player did. Because there's now... Gotcha. Because I'm getting... That should get component and shows. The code is grabbing the wrong sprite renderer, and that's why it's not doing that. But, okay, I at least accomplished what I wanted to know. Which is the fact that the position is, in fact... right there. And the sorting order. I gotta remember, I gotta click over for people to see this. Man, that rain is really coming down. All right, so was that okay? I know what I did. So the problem is, though, is the fact that let's clear this out. Let's go hit up this tree. So this tree is 123. And my sorting layer is 122. When I get right here, I'm also 123. And the problem is it's a round to integer. Because the sorting order is not so... I need to be like more than half a tile away. Yeah, I need more than half a tile away in order to trigger it, because I got it, because basically right. Yeah, so 123 and 122 right here, which means 120. This is probably like the half point, because then it rounds. Your game's Outbreak has a couple mechanics, picture stamina, and 5 to 7 enemies, and starting area. So there wasn't much I needed to do before environments. Yeah, dude. You know what's crazy? If I look just in objects, this list right here is literally just the guns that are in the game. Then on top of that, this is just the base. This is just the loot that's in the game right now. This long list. Every single one of these folders is full of varying amounts of attachments for the guns. I think I only got one armor. Yeah, I've only got a development armor right here. And then all of this is like all ammunition that's in the game right now. I got so many items in the game right now. It's ridiculous. The Gigerist 2 is actually here. I think I've got the right I think I got the right loot drop on here. Yeah, okay. So if I grab one of these guns, so I grab this guy, equip it. Oh yeah, I gotta move for that where that goes, but the sprite for the character used to be dropped down a little bit more because the root position of the character was like at its chest, and I changed it to where the position is like at his feet now, and I removed the gun. But yeah, so the gun has a so the gun's like that. If I unequip this bad boy, come over here and equip this, that's a bug that I gotta fix still. I can go through and detach all of these parts, and like there we go, leave just like the handguard on, and then I technically shouldn't be able to do it. Like right there on the UI, you can see there's a list of things that I need to have for it to be equipable. I don't have a check yet, but if I re-equip this thing, you'll see the gun is missing those parts. And then if I come back up in here, grab that guy, slap these guys back on. Handguard's already attached. Magazine. I can reattach this guy in there. Everything's equipped outside of the stock. I can reattach that. Reattach that. There we go. I can attach the armor, and my character changes himself too. That's why I have so many items, though, because I mean, one single gun itself is like technically just the base level gun is like 7 or 8 different items depending on the weapon, just because of the being able to swap that stuff out. And all of the stuff that's in here right now is literally just the stock attachments. I haven't added, there's no like other attachments that you can swap out yet. Oops. Let's head back over here. Let's look this tree up. So to account for that halfness, I need to, or no, because if I move it down half, it's still gonna round up to the thing up. And I hate that this. I wish this order and layer could be a float. That's really annoying. And then now that I think about it too, I need to since I finally added the sorting layer thing, I got to go into the gun and make sure I'm updating the sorting layer of the gun, because it needs to be the player +1, which then could run into issues with the trees, because there could be a point where the player is behind the tree but the gun is in front of the tree. That's an issue for future me. So best I could do is probably move this guy up by 1. Not that. If I move the sprite up by 1, oh, it's at 0.8. 1.8 then. I'm putting too much thought into this right now. I don't know if I like it being way up there. Then I can probably have that. Once I lock this down where it needs to be, doing it in the future will be easy, because I can just copy paste this. Oh man, I need to limit the size of the chat. Holy crap. That's getting way too tall. I want to know what these look like. Okay, whatever. How do I limit the... That's not what I want. Okay. There's a way I can fix this. I'm gonna move this over so I can see. Properties. Let's make this 300 and 600. There we go. That should be better. Let's make sure on here, yep, you need to move down. And then if I open up a sprite, yeah, you need to move down as well. Cool. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of this guy then, because that's what's screwing it up. It's going to be wonky no matter what, because yeah, there's not a lot I can do. With it having to be rounding to integers, I just don't have the level of control I would like. Or because the sorting order is an integer. There's not a float. It's really coming down hard. Okay, so we'll just say we're 0, 0 again. Actually, no, let's add a 0, 0 is right there. So we'll just say that when I step past like that point, I guess, pick an arbitrary number. That's great. We'll just call it 1. Make it a nice round number. Because then what I need to do is I'm going to have to figure out exactly where on this tree I turn invisible. Find a lone tree. So that's going to be just under this bottom branch right there. Let's delete that. Grab this guy. Bring this guy down here. We'll say about right. There we go. That should look smooth. All right, now let's fix that gun placement. All right, let's grab the player. And the weapon component is like weird for some reason. Okay. So we go into the character, the weapon component. Let's just try that. Better. I think it needs to be up more, like a point. Probably need to move it up a whole like 1. Yeah, that seems good. And then what I need to do then is update sprite. Did the enemy base. Fixed update. Okay, I can do that twice. It's not a big deal. So basically, when I'm updating the spray here, I need to get the ooh, that's gonna be the weapon component. So I might be able to do 4 each, or I might be able to 4 each this. 4 each, spray renderer in weapon component dot get components and children's sprite renderer. So I should be able to do that, and then I can just do renderer dot sorting order equals basically what I want to do is grab, this does happen in here, set in the movement script. Hi, Jackson. Oh, where do I set this sorting order? Oh, literally right here. Sprite renderer dot sorting order +1, so it draws on top. So the problem is it doesn't go behind the tree until like that's noticeable. Because right now the gun and the tree are in the same sorting order. Yeah, see, it's real obvious right there. My cat's like looking outside, concerned with the amount of rain that's coming down. Oh, hold on, my phone is blowing up. What is happening? Oh, yeah. All right, there we go. Let me just clear all of this crap out. There we go. Yeah, so that's a problem. Because the I don't know. It's no, I should solve this right now. How do I want to deal with this? does it get upset if I just make them the same? So I think there's a draw order, like a sub draw order, that might make this a non-issue. Yeah, there's literally a sub draw order. So they're all in the same sorting layer. So then it just comes down to literally the order that they're drawn in. So that. Okay. Problem is, I want you to be invisible or behind the tree when you get up there. .51. And then the I should work on something a bit more exciting, but this is like I'm working like it's like I'm working on specifically like this one type of scenery, and then the problem is I'm gonna have to recolor. I gotta figure out how I want to I'm actually gonna split these trees into two different sprites, like the base and then the top, so that way I can dynamically change the color of the trees. Okay, so when I step behind right there, I think I need to be just below the green. There. So let's test this. Oh, this one more time. Not the sprite. Let's grab that. Grab your collider. Points. We're gonna knock you back down to 3 and make you a perfect triangle. Let's do that so I can actually grab the stupid thing. I think what I actually want is about right there now. -0.8. And you'll be 0.8. So I can make these nice equal numbers, and you're going to be 2. It'll be 2. That might be too high. 2. Let's do 1.75. That's too low. 8.5. That might be fine. Why these numbers? Because I want them to be round. That's why. U should be 0. And then we could probably do 3.5. 7.5. 7. That works. All right, here's a lone tree. Probably about as good as I'm gonna get. There we go. Now the player can see when he's moving or when they are moving around the map. Cool. All right, now we can do some fun stuff. Let's go over to A Sprite now. And now that I've screwed all of this stuff up, I should have changed the sprite before I fucked with this, because now I'm gonna have to change this again. If we go to A Sprite, grab this atlas, what's gonna happen now is we want to the whole thing. Actually, I don't have to be so dramatic about it over here. I can just grab There's an easier way to do this. We're gonna grab that and we're gonna move it down. Then what's going to happen here is we're going to drag this guy down another, what is this at? 64. So 16 is going to be 70. We're going to drop this down to 80 pixels. Cool. We're going to put you probably about like that. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's perfectly in the middle. Cool. So that tree is going to be 1. And then we can actually bring this whole thing over like this now. So what we want is a we want to convert to grayscale, so that way I can color this later. Hold on. Okay, so if I grab all of this stuff, oh geez. Should be able to grab all of this. That's kind of how the lore is going to be done in my game. Is you can talk to random people inside like the inside your like little hunt, because the idea of the game is you could meet people out in the world and bring them into your encampment and stuff. So like eventually it's like you'll have a guy that's like good at finding guns and he can buy and sell guns to you. The whole like bunker thing that you see in the game right now is temporary. It was for a different idea I had, but the idea blah blah blah. So you're gonna be able to get lore from like those guys, type of guys and stuff like that too. But then the other things that it's gonna be is like military dossiers that you can find around the world that can tell you about things that happened. Layer, convert to sprites, color mode, grayscale. Oh, I don't want to grayscale the entire thing though. Grab this guy. New file. Okay, drop this in there. Oh, nope. There we go. I'm gonna grab the whole like 9x9 selection here. Do that. I guess there's an easy way I can do this because I can just go new file. There we go. Drop this bad boy in here. Then I can go sprite, color mode, grayscale. So what I should be able to do is grab this thing If I go back over the forest atlas, if I stretch this guy out, pop a dude in there, there we go. So if I grab this color, or no, that won't work that way. Oh, but I can do it this way. So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna drop you there, drop you, drop you. Grab that color. Oh wait, no. You want to be that and that. And then you want to be dark and dark. Okay. I feel like this needs to be lighter. We'll see. Let's drag this guy down. Come back over here. Okay, neat. So what I've got here now is I go into my textures, environment, forest atlas. Slice. Okay, so then you. Oops. 48. Oh. 0. 48. 48. Oh, like. There we go. Oh, I want it to go down to. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And the other one's gonna be so 16. Oops, no. You're gonna be 16, 0. 32, or no. 32 plus 16 is 48. By 16, 32, I mean. There we go. Nice. Apply. Why are you so... Oh, geez. Okay. There we go. Let's apply that. Cool. If we go back to the tree now. Let's hide the collider for now, and then go to the sprite. Yeah, it's just too... It's too dark. Okay, so we need to, this has got to be different. So What are the whites I should use is the problem. Just wing it, I guess. Might not be too bad. That works. Because then now if I want to go into like more of the oranges, I can. Okay, so now if I come in here and let's do like X, right? Let's take this in here, come in here, drop that in. It's a pretty good tree. It's also pretty good. These bottom ones might be a little bright. That's a little bright. I see a color palette of like greens. This one might be good. This last one's might be a wee bit bright. This last one's gonna be really bright. Yeah, I don't like this last one, but okay, so what we can do now is let's go back into the code. I might have this specifically inherit from tree, to be honest. Yeah, because if I make these, I don't know, I should be. Yeah, so let's actually do. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna add. Tree. I'll do forest tree. So I know this is specifically a tree for the forest scene. I'm gonna remove this component, and then what's gonna and then blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's nice to see you too. Thanks for hanging out. Edit the script here. We're gonna have this scenery. And then I think in scenery, I need to have player setup components. Protected override. Okay, yeah, so I do need to override that. That's fine. There's no suitable method found to override. Oh, wait, no, that's because this is going to be virtual. And then we can go into the forest tree. We can go public. Oops. Public. Override. Initialize. We'll call the base initialize. And then after it's a base initialize, we'll do ourselves. We're basically, so what we're gonna have here is gonna have a public, or no, serialized field. So I can edit in the editor. Private, color. It's gonna be a list of colors. Colors. Non-generic type list cannot be used with type arguments. Oh yeah, I gotta add that. Why is NUnit in here? I don't... Okay, there we go. And then basically we can do, what we'll do is the renderer, sprite renderer. Oh, I probably gotta make these protected. Okay, so it's gonna be renderer dot color. It's going to equal a colors of random dot range of 0 to colors dot count. That's a list, so these need to be square brackets, not curly brackets. So what'll happen now is when I pull up these colors again, I'll just pull up this color palette. Go to the sprite. What does this color look like? I like it. Okay. And then see how dark the darkest one is. It's pretty dark, but I'll take it. Okay, so we're gonna throw this guy back up to white. Because then what's gonna happen is on this tree, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. The last one. So what we should have now. Leaves. And we're gonna create trunk. The trunk needs a sprite renderer. Forest Atlas 1. Probably about right there. So it's gonna be 0, 0, 0. And then the polygon collider is now off. Which is fine, because that means I can drag this guy up, match with it. This guy then is gonna go up 2. Nope, he's gonna go up 1, I guess. Nope. 0.5. But now, so the problem is, so the sorting layer is going to get messed up. That's not a huge deal. Okay, so we got to get out of here. The level no longer has a tree. Oh, and I'm turning them all white when I walk through them. That's funny. A is an equal 0.3f. How do I modify just the alpha? Okay, sounds like the easiest thing is just to make these but then I'd have to make these public. Ooh, actually, super easy way to do this. It can still be transparent. Set the color. However, on the initialization of this, which then these have to be also protected, which is fine. So now what we can do is in the forest tree, we can say opaque dot color. Isn't that what? Color is a sprite is a color. Senior. Oh, I probably didn't save this yet. Okay. Opaque dot color. Oh wait, no. Opaque equals the renderer dot color. And then transparent is going to equal a new, and it's going to be renderer this guy 3 times dot r dot g dot b 0.3 f. That now I'm overriding those initial values. So now when I go opaque, it shouldn't turn white again. There we go. It's really nice. I like that. Now we got to deal with the lack of stuff becoming transparent. I honestly don't know if I hate that, to be completely honest. It's not terrible. I do need to, I do have to sort it out though, because I want to have, I'm going to make like taller versions of these trees. Yeah, that looks nice. Very pleasant. All right. Oh man, it got dark again in here. It's only 3:30. Hang on, I'm gonna turn a light on. Actually, here, I'm gonna flip on. Does you got the be right back. Okay, I'm gonna flip this on. Oops. I'm gonna flip the lights on, and I gotta run to the bathroom too. All right. Get rid of that thing. Now it's not dark as hell in my room either. Okay. Okay. We're going to call this guy Tree. Actually, no, I can say Trio 1. Maybe I'll make more trees. And yeah, I'll have to redraw the, I'm going to make a tall tree now. Bring this out another, oh yeah, 48, so 64, there we go. And what I want to do, let's bring you over. Oops, no, stay. Grab you, CV, pop you right there. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, I see what I did. All right. I'm gonna drag this bit up here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're basically gonna grab this, paste. There we go. It's a taller tree now. Okay, for the sake of, so the trunk was at 0.5, but where did I, okay, what's, what matters is where I put the, so it looks like it's halfway in between the, that guy, okay. Okay, cool. So this guy right here. How do I get it to automatic? Delete existing. I don't want to get rid of the other ones. They were a pain in the butt to do. Like I could, for the sake of texture packing. I mean, I've got room. Yeah, I've got room here, and room here, so we can keep this nice and tight. Okay, fine. So 48. Oh man, am I gonna have to? Oh, actually, hold on. There's a better way I can do this. Slice. It's gonna be 16 by 16. Slice. Except that's doing it. Okay, hold on. Because every time I do this, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to rebuild this every single freaking time. That's what I don't want to deal with. Because if I apply this, yeah, it's gonna make a shit ton of these. There's a 14, so it's going to be 7. Probably 10 up. That's fine. This is only a pain while I'm creating the... Okay, so how much did this screw up the tree now? The tree is fine. Okay. Okay. I'm not mad about that. Tree. So we're now going to have tree. Tree underscore large underscore 01. The only thing that's going to happen here with this guy is this trunk is going to be, oh. Wait. You're in the right spot. You. No, see, I don't... God damn it. All right, fine. That. Apply that. It's not a huge deal to fix that. Plus, it's not going to be. I'm not going to do that 1,000 times. So, anyway, so it's not a huge deal. So, you got to move up. .65. That's really what it's got to be. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'm going to save that off. And then we're going to open up the other tree now. Zero, zero, zero. Save that, and then so trio 1. Okay, so you're a little wrong. .5. Is also at 0.5. Okay, and that makes sense because the pivots are in the same spot. This tree. Oops. The leaves on this tree need to move down a smidge. To the 2. Everything looks kosher there. So now if I go to the large tree. There. Test. Sprite renderer. There's such an easy way to do this that I haven't been thinking about doing. If I grab the player, 0. Okay. And I set you to right there that I want the tree to go invisible. Okay, you're good there. You're good there. You're good there. But we're going to bring you down to here. You down to here. Be right there. Right there. So the points. Like 1. I don't know what element 6 is. That's probably fine. Delete that. So I don't care if that game object is there or not. Save that off. 301 or small tree. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work because I need to do a I need to update that script now. I add the new trees in yet. Scenery. Or no. This is gonna be level forest generators. That's gonna be in this guy. Let's edit that script. Containers. So this is actually going to be a list of. Oh no. Okay, so if I add that and I just add you in here. They should give me both sizes of trees now. Oh, look at those tall trees. And yeah, we'll have to figure out the trees themselves, because the hell happened here? Yeah, and then here's an instance where the trees aren't drawing correctly. It's like that. Oh, actually no, that makes sense. It looks weird, but like that does make sense. It's kinda. Yeah, it's all sorts of like weird, but we can figure that out. But yeah, we got taller trees now. Yes, Jackson, I see you. Okay, so let's see. In the last like 10 minutes we've got today, because I'm just gonna call this. I haven't heard from my wife yet. I'm gonna call it at 4. Just so that way I don't have to like rush if she does get home. We're like desperate for food, even though it's still like an hour till your dinner time. All right, so we're gonna sort out this tree thing here. So the forest trees need. Scenery, it has the renderer. So we gotta make these protected. Because yeah, we're gonna have protected virtual. Because we're gonna have to override these for the specific trees. Don't need that guy anymore. Might not even call the I might not even call the parent or one. Jackson. It's a rare sight to Jackson. He never makes appearance on streams. He is all up under my legs right now wanting food. First tree. Ooh, actually, no. I don't have to deal with this. Watch. 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 Actually, no, this will break it because Ah, fucking Christ, Jackson. He's bit my foot. Hold on. As I say, he's attacking my feet because he thinks it's dinner time, even though it's not for another hour. Okay, let's move you to this side so I can kind of look at these things in tandem and figure out how we want to accomplish this. Okay, so actually what we can do is let's do a realize field private list sprite renderer. We're going to call this additional renderers. And basically what we'll do is here, we're gonna for each sprite renderer in get components in children, get components in children, sprite renderer. And then if renderer does not equal the renderer, we will do additional renderers.add renderer. And then what we can do here is override. Actually, I might be able to, if I just do this guy, quick actions, generate overrides for these two guys. Okay. Then what I can do is I can for each through all the additional renderers. And I can say the renderer dot color equals new 1, 1, 1, 0.3f. And I can do the same thing here, where it's just going to be 1, 1, 1, dot 1. And then actually what we'll do is private color base transparent color, and then you're going to be color equals base opaque color. So after we initialize, you're going to get the base transparent color equals transparent. Base opaque color is going to equal opaque, because then that's going to be before I overwrite them for this specific thing. And then now this way I can just say base transparent color. And then base opaque color. There we go. Okay, so we have a little bit that we got to do on the, or no, that's right, because I'm going to be behind the tree. So we got to deal with the sorting layer. And now what we have to do here is, I don't actually need to do this. I can move this stuff into the base class, because yeah, because I'm going to have to rewrite this. So what I can do here is, okay, I'm going to complete it. So we're going to call it default transparent. Default opaque. And then we're going to have this, that, current transparent, and current opaque. These are going to be not equal to anything. So all I got to do here is on initialize, I'm going to say the base or no, so I don't need to do any of this now. So my render color is going to equal that. So then that means my current transparent or my current opaque. Sorry. And then my current transparent will be that. Then I don't even have to bother with all of this like additional renderers or anything like that. I can grab that. Don't need any of this stuff. So then what I do need though here is going to be a private list of sprite renderers. called additional renderers. Here, we're gonna have to add that in. Let's get rid of that top line there. So on initialize, we're gonna go for each sprite renderer, but not in additional. We're gonna do in get components in children. Get components of sprite renderer. And then if renderer does not equal our main renderer, additional renders to add. And then so the render color is going to be the current, transparent, current, opaque. And then for each sprite render and additional renderers, we'll do renderer dot color equals default transparent, because these are gonna be like non-color changing aspects of the thing. And then when we leave, we'll cycle through those and we'll make them the default opaque. And then private, not void, private, or not void, not virtual, I mean. There. So all that's happening is here is when I initialize, if I initialize one of these trees, all I'm doing is setting the color different on the part that does change. If I have anything that has more than more parts that'll be different color than that, I guess we'll come back to this. I don't really foresee myself doing that though. I think it's because honestly it's these trees. I call them forest trees. I'm probably just gonna use them as like the trees, unless I create like a new like tree for like a different kind of map, in which case cool. But I think I'll do the same thing where like the colors are the same, or the colors can change, but like the trunk is gonna be the same thing. Save everything. Oh. Console clear. Scenery 33. Environment. Wait. Scenery 33. Additional renderers. Oh. Right, you have to instantiate a list. So, clear on play. That's what we want. There we go. So now we got some. There. Trees are all got slightly different color heights of trees. Spawning in very vertically, I'm noticing. We'll have to figure out what's going on with that. But it's 4 o'clock. Like I said, my wife's probably gonna be home any minute now. And we gotta like peace out as soon as she's home. So I will be back again tomorrow. I don't see why I won't go to 5 o'clock tomorrow. I don't think there's anything keeping up, but like I said, we're hitting 2025 in a good stride, a month late, getting everything back on track. So as always, hit up all the socials below. I'm really trying to grow the Discord. I'll be back again tomorrow. My schedule is still going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays from 2 to 5. I think that's about it. You guys have a good rest of the night, rest of the evening, rest of the day, depending on where you're at. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.